BG, we got another day, and you know it, we got another boat on the beach. This obviously is someone's Christmas present.
Salvage season in the Pacific Northwest, always a fun time.
And that one. And that one.
But that is the winter for you as a boater. Many of us find ourselves in that odd position during the winter time where we really want to get out there on the water, but of course you can't quite get the boat out, so maybe you'll make some poor decisions and take something else out there as well, and well, that one's always not going to turn out good for you either. Welcome back, crew, to this week's episode of Boneheaded Boaters of the Week. Now, many of us here in the Northern Hemisphere are well into those wintertime blues. We want to be out there enjoying the water, but we really can't, well, because it's cold. Even here in the Southeast, many locations this week actually got freezing rain and snow. So as boaters, that leaves us pondering, what should we be doing?
There you go, BG. Any way they get there, even on the e-bike.
So some of us will switch over to enjoying some winter activities like ice fishing. Others will go back to those old land-based activities that we might be a little out of tune on. And then of course there'll be those of us who decide we're going to go take a nice little beach vacation because you know what? We just can't give up that water life even though it's cold where we live. Now that won't be the end-all be-alls. There's going to be those boaters out there who won't give up just because it's cold, like some of those cruiser and blow boys who live up in the northern parts of the United States and Canada. Many of those crews decide, you know what, our season's not done, let's go ahead and move that vessel south. Now, one thing if you're one of these guys you don't want to do is wait too late in the season to do it, because there are many spots in some of these colder climates where bridges in various places will close and you may have to come up with your own inventive ways of getting your boat through those passes. Now, the rest of us out there, we're probably doing more along this line, which is we're going ahead and getting ready to put that boat up for the season. We're working out our plan to go ahead and pull the vessel out of the water and go ahead and get it off the ramp and decide what we're going to do with the boat for the winter itself. Now, some of us are fortunate enough we'll have the garage space. We'll go ahead and take that boat home and tuck it nice and neat in the garage for the winter. Others will take the plan of going ahead and putting the vessel on the hard. They'll go ahead and find a nice location where they can go ahead and get the boat pulled out of the water and put somewhere safe on dry land while they go ahead and take care of a few of those items that they'll do during the off season and leave the boat safely on land throughout the winter. Now I can already see it. There's those boys down in the comments already lighting it up, letting me know, saying, hey BG, our season isn't over. Well, that's right. There's a couple people who are still rolling pretty strong through the boating season while the rest of us are putting boats up. One, we hinted first off with the Northern Hemisphere. That's right, you boys down in the Southern Hemisphere, Australia, New Zealand, and all those wonderful places down south, you guys are in full effect right now. Boneheaded Boater season is straight rolling for you guys at the moment, and you'll keep going for a few more months. And then, of course, there's always our personal favorite, and that's going to be Florida Man. His boating season never ends. Things just get wilder every year in Florida.
The shark just jumped into the boat. Oh my God. Holy.
Now, this is one of the crazier stories when you get a massive bull shark that jumps out of the water and winds up landing in your boat. What would you do in this scenario? The only thing I can imagine, you wait for it to calm down, head back to the dock,
Jumped into the freaking boat.
and then when you get to the dock, you get a tie around the tail, and everybody starts pulling, and we get this sucker out of the boat and back into the water. But that is definitely a crazy scene. Just like some of the crazy scenes you'll witness as us boaters wind up waiting for winter to go. It'll feel like it takes forever. Like the months are not moving and you're not really getting anywhere. But at the end of the tunnel, there is always that light. That boating season is going to come back, and you'll be out there on the water having a good time, partying with your friends in the not-so-distant future. Sandbar days are just a few months out from when everybody starts getting back out there, enjoying those rays of sunshine, and nothing but fun and good times on the water, because let's be honest, right? It's nothing but rainbows and sunshine and boating. Thanks for watching, crew. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Boneheaded Boaters of the Week. If you ever see anything crazy happening out in your waterways, be sure to hit us up on Facebook or Instagram and let us know, and you might see your stories over here. Just like Emily Nortz, Ryan Myers, Adam Coolidge, Mike Sharp, Colin Glover, Dennis Unitas, and Joshua Altman did this week. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.